Do you want to start with the Thursday game, Commanders-Packers? I'm actually really excited for this
You can
one.
go ahead and start it.
I'm
Start
actually,
us off with the week 2 picks.
really excited for this Commanders-Packers game. They ranked highly on both of the power rankings. I'm pretty sure the Commanders were in your top 10, and of course, the Packers number 3. Both clutching up with their wins. Both, really good. Packers with a really good defense, and Commanders with Jane Daniels, Krosky Merritt. What was his name? What was his nickname? Jim?
Bill Krosky Merritt.
Bill Krosky Merritt.
He asked everyone to call him Bill.
Because
Bill Krosky Merritt.
His name's odd. Yeah, definitely running back to look forward to. Of course, Terry McLaurin, I don't think had the craziest game last week, if I'm not mistaken. Did he? I don't remember, but definitely looking out for him. What do you think?
Who, Bill?
Not Bill. Terry McLaurin.
Terry did not have himself the best game. 2 catches, 27 yards.
Yeah, so definitely going to be looking out for him. Hopefully he wakes up this week for that Commanders offense. What do you think?
This is a tough one. This is usually one I would try not to pick because it would be so close.
Mm-hmm.
However, give me the Packers to win the one. I think the defense is too good.
Yeah, no, 100%. I also picked the Packers for this one. Even Packers at home, definitely something to look out for. Defense is just so good. I don't know if Commanders offense will be able to punch through that after watching them go against, who was it again? The Lions? But then again, the Lions are kind of in a disarray a little bit after losing their, offensive coordinator and some pieces. Like you said, the Vultures got to them, so hopefully we'll, I just want to see a good game. So, and I think that's what this will be.
I agree. Next game,
moving on.
Rams-Titans.
Rams-Titans in that 1 p.m. time slot. Cam Ward's second game against the on-fire Matthew Stafford. Hopefully Cam Ward can, find his people this game. Hopefully, his O-line can help him out. And what do you think?
Give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams?
Give me the Rams.
Not
I
surprising.
think it's not fair to give Cam Ward 2 elite defenses off the bat, but I do just think that with that offensive line, he's going to be struggling with Braden Fisk and Jared Verse.
100% agree on that Rams pick. Anything else to say about this matchup?
Not much to say. I do want to see more out of Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley.
Can't agree with that. Moving on, we have the Seahawks and the Steelers. Off rip, give me the Steelers. I'm sorry, Seahawks. I know this game's going to be close. I picked the Steelers. This is going to be a good game. So, if Aaron Rodgers is up to the task, he'll, throw 4 more touchdowns, and we'll be here giving him his flowers next week, talking his praises. So, what do you think?
Give me the Steelers. I know we've picked the same 3 teams through 3 games, but give me the Steelers.
Yeah.
I think, like what I started the offense last week. I think the defense is going to be good this week.
Yeah, of course.
Give me the Steelers.
All right, moving on. We have the Bills-Jets. I think this might be closer than people think. But it's going to be the Bills. I'm sorry. It's got to be the Bills.
I hate to keep picking with you. You know what? I'm going to pick against you.
You're going to pick the Jets for this one. Okay.
I'm going to go with the Jets just to be different, but that's because I also like the Jets. I think it's going to be close. I think the Jets have a real chance. It'll be another high scorer though, for sure.
For sure.
But give me the Jets. I want to be different than you.
All right, yeah, Jets for sure. I know it's hard to, come out with the first pick and say that the Jets are going to beat the Bills after what we saw last week. Of course, Jets had a really good game against the Steelers. Did not come out with the win, but Justin Fields was throwing dots. He had a great game.
He was on it, man.
Breece Hall was, he looked back to form. Garrett Wilson, of course. It's going to be a great game overall. Moving on, we have the Bears and the Lions. I think this game... Ooh, who did I pick? I have a sheet here. Let's see. It is on my secondary monitor. And for this game, I picked the Lions. Now, after, seeing what I saw last week, I might switch it to the Bears. I think this game is actually going to be close. But what do you think?
Give me the Lions.
Yeah.
I think they get back to their form this week.
Yeah.
I think Packers defense was just way too much for them to handle last week.
100%.
Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
Yeah, no, 100% can agree. I think, they stumbled in that first week. They're waking up. Amon-Ra comes online, and, overall, we'll be good to go. Moving on, next game. Giants-Cowboys. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh. Hello?
Oh,
hello?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Oh, dude, what happened?
Did he go down? Mine's up.
Yours up. Dude, mine's down. Hold on, let me try the score again. Here we go. NFL. And then we do...
Cut that, John.
Yeah, cut it out. Got what is it? Scores? Week 2, and then I think I clicked on. All right, next game we have the Giants and the Cowboys. Definitely a game that probably not a lot of people are looking forward to. Definitely one of the weaker games of next week, in my opinion, after what we saw last week. Once again, Giants don't really have much going for them. Russell Wilson, Malik Neighbors, Tyron Tracy. We got Dallas Cowboys, of course, Dak and CD. Classic combo like bread and butter. What do you think?
Who'd you pick?
I picked the Cowboys. I don't know. It feels odd for me picking the Giants. But I think the Cowboys are gonna, squeak this out. I think this is gonna be a low scoring game. I think the Cowboys are gonna win.
Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think Dak had a bad week or subpar week last week, so I think he has an above average game this week.
Yeah. 100% can agree.
So I think give me the boys. Give me the boys.
Give me the boys. Yeah. Hopefully CD doesn't, drop the ball again. Moving on. Browns Ravens. Before we get into it, Ravens, of course, not even close. It's just the way cookie crumbles. Ravens are definitely, just looking at the offensive and defensive stats, Ravens are coming into this for sure looking like the favorites. Even though Cleveland has more passing yards, not surprising. Derrick Henry is on the Ravens. They are running the ball a lot. I'm hoping Zay Flowers can keep it going on the receiving end. Hopefully Jerry Jeudy also can do well. What do you think?
Give me the Ravens.
Yeah.
I think the Browns have one thing going for them, and Lamar kind of cancels that out. So, give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
100%. All right, moving on. We have the 49ers and the Saints. Definitely a game to watch, I guess. I think Spencer Rattler is a quarterback of all time, in my opinion. Not the greatest. But then again, they are going against a really nerfed 49ers offense with Brock Purdy injured and George Kittle out. CMC is probably going to be carrying the offense again for the 49ers. Ricky Pershall's there, of course. On the Saints end, Rattler didn't really have anything going for him in his first game, that first week. Alvin Kamara's there, of course, with Chris Olave. Give me, this one's actually tough with the 49ers being away. It's at Saints. So, I'm going to be different. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints for this one. I'm going to be different, which is probably not good. But I think the Saints are somehow going to find a way to pull it out.
Give me the Niners.
Give me the Niners? Go.
Christian McCaffrey's still kicking. Mac Jones has been a starter before. Yeah. Give me the Niners this week.
100%. 100%. Moving on, we have a game of all time. Patriots Dolphins. definitely a wake-up call for the Dolphins, especially if they aren't able to, get the win here. It is at Dolphins, so home field advantage, some may say. Tua, God help us all. A-Chain, Tyreek Hill, definitely not. Especially Tyreek Hill, definitely out of his prime right now, but maybe we can roll back a couple years. On the Patriots side, of course, Drake May, Trayvon Henderson, Keyshawn Boot, how do we say that?
Boutte.
Yeah. What do you think?
You know what? Last week was a fluke. Give me the Fins.
Give me the Fins.
Hammer the Fins.
I think I didn't say which one I was picking. Give me the Patriots. I'm actually down for the Patriots. I think Drake May is going to throw some throw some good passes, make the game. Yeah, that's that. Moving on. We got the Jags versus the Bengals. Now, I think for the Bengals, they had a weak showing. Triple Crown, Jamar Chase didn't have a crazy game last week. I think on the other hand, the Jaguars just had an easy opponent. Of course, Panthers not the craziest team. Trevor Lawrence, 19 for 31 completions. The times the passes were completed though, they were for pretty far. A lot of gains there. Joe Burrow, didn't really play his best last week. Along with Jamar Chase, didn't really play the best. Give me the Bengals for this one. Not gonna lie, kind of I don't know. This one's kind of up in the air. Give me the Bengals though.
Give me the Bengals to hammer the Bengals. You know what? I think Bengals by 1,000,000,000 points this week.
By 1,000,000,000, dude.
Jamar's got to wake up at some point. Joe's got to wake up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Bengals by 1,000,000,000 points.
Yeah, no, for sure. Jamar, Joe Burrow. Hopefully it's this week they wake up for that. That was the last 1 p.m. game. We're actually going to the midday games. Panthers, Cardinals. Off rip. Give me the Cardinals, man. Bryce Young ain't got it, bro. Chuba Hubbard, we love him. And, of course, McMillan. But, dude, Kyler Murray with that Terry McBride and that James Conner, brother. What are you picking?
I hate to keep picking the same thing as you.
It feels like it's just the obvious picks, especially with Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Cardinals.
Yeah, based on what we saw last week, it's kind of too early to tell. Mm-hmm. And these matchups feel pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah.
But give me...
It's kind of hard to pick the Panthers.
Cards.
It's hard to pick the Panthers when
give
you're
me the
losing
Cards,
to the
but both teams score 20-plus points.
Ooh,
very similar teams. I think Trey McBride's the difference. I think Chuba Hubbard and James Conner are similar in terms of their output. I think Kyler Murray and Bryce Young in the past, could have similar output. I think Ted McMillan and Marvin Harrison Jr. can have similar output. So give me Trey McBride being the difference and the Cards taking the victory.
All right. Moving on, Broncos Colts. This one is going to be hopefully a good game. Of course, the Colts are probably coming into this as the favorites after that dominant win against the Dolphins last week. But genuinely, give me Bo Nix. Give me the Broncos. Listen, Courtland Sutton was kind of monstrous last week with J.K. Dobbins rushing touchdown. Give me the Broncos. I know that's probably going to be a bad take, but what do you think?
Broncos are favored this week by 1.5.
Wow.
Give me, you know what? Call me crazy. I like the offensive line. I like Daniel Jones. I like Jonathan Taylor. I like Michael Pittman. I like DeForest Buckner. Give me the Colts.
Give me the Colts. Okay.
Give me the Colts, and Daniel Jones is last year's Sam Darnold and the year before's Baker Mayfield.
Ooh, okay. Let's see where we're coming from there. Moving on. Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl rematch. Give me the Eagles. I think the Chiefs just don't got that magic touch anymore. I don't really know what happened, especially with I don't think Rashee Rice is back next game, and Xavier Worthy out. Patrick Mahomes doesn't have targets to throw to. And the Eagles are, also in the receiving field. A.J. Brown needs to wake up. Saquon Barkley going crazy last week. And, of course, Jalen Hurts doing Jalen Hurts things. I hope, hope it's a good game, but give me the Eagles.
I am absolutely with you. Give me the Eagles. I do think Hollywood Brown is a monster game, but he's the only target other than Travis Kelce for Patrick Mahomes. I think, although the secondary is a little bit shaky, I think the linebackers of the Eagles can, help guard Travis Kelce. I really would prefer if neither team won personally, but my gut's telling me the Eagles win this one.
The team has to win. All right, team has to win. And the last Sunday game at 8:20, Falcons-Vikings. Falcons-Vikings. I think this one, for a lot of people, is a no-brainer. Give me the Falcons. I'm not going to lie. Michael Penix, monstrous, almost 300 yards. Bijan, of course, the number 1, number 2 running back last year with Drake London, if he actually plays on Sunday. I think he's currently questionable with knee injury, hamstring injury. I'm pretty sure. No, it might be shoulder injury. But, Vikings as well. J.J. McCarthy with Jordan Mason and Justin Jefferson, which didn't really do crazy things week 1. Of course, he got that touchdown for the Vikings, but I don't know. I just feel like the Falcons are going to win this game. What do you think?
I like both teams. Vikings got a big win last week. The Falcons did not. But I think, like you, I like the Penix. Drake London, if he's back, he's going to have a big game. Yeah. Bijan's going to have a big game. Yeah, I like Penix and the Falcons on this one for sure.
Fair. 100%.
Lock me in.
Lock them in for the Falcons. And we have 2 Monday games. We got the Bucks, Texans, and the Chargers, Raiders. I think both of these are no-brainers. We're the Bucks. Baked, Bucky Irving, Mike Evans, Igbuka. It's a lot going on against the Texans, especially with C.J. Stroud, one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL last year, and with the Bucks defense, it's probably not going to have that sack go down. What do you think?
Hammer the Bucks by 1 billion points.
Yep.
I think Mike and Ibuka have great games. I think Bucky breaks out for almost 100 yards. I think Nico Collins does have a good game this week. I think Nico Collins has a good game. And I also think Hassan Reddick has his first multi-sack game as a Buccaneer. Hammer the Bucks, 1 billion points.
1 billion points, can't agree. Final game, Chargers-Raiders at Raiders. I think the Chargers just played so well that last week. Give me the Chargers, honestly. The Raiders, Brock Bowers questionable right now with a knee injury, but he's most likely to play. Of course, Chargers against the Patriots with I think it was definitely an upset victory. I think the Chiefs were going into that as favorites until people realized they were bums. Omarion Hampton, the rookie, definitely needs a little bit of time to grow. Same thing with Ashton Genty. Neither of them really did that well, both being rookie running backs. What do you think?
Give me the Chargers, because if I like the Chargers, and if they lose this week to the Raiders, then the Raiders, if they lose this week to the Raiders, then the Chargers have made 0 progress.
Yep, 100% agree. I think this should be an easy game for the Chargers. If they lose, then, that win against the Chiefs literally meant nothing, and we are back to square 0, especially with the Herbie dropping 3 touchdowns, 318 yards. Absolutely insane stat line against the Chiefs for the week.
If you're going to go out and win a game that you're not supposed to win, you got to be able to go out and get a win that you're supposed to win.
Exactly.
Or else you've made no progress.
0 progress. It looks like that is going to be the end of week 2. We've been recording for 2.5 hours now.
Sheesh.
Yeah, long session. I think that's also going to be the end of episode 1 of Halfwits Nosebleeds Podcast. What do you think?
Yeah, that was our view from the nosebleeds on week 1 going into week 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk to you guys next week.
Yeah, talk to you guys next
week.
week.
See how week 2 shook down.
Yeah, of course, week 2. I got all of our picks and stuff like that. Once again, just for a second, this is week 1 power rankings that we had so far. So definitely will be comparing them with next week just to see, how things shake up. And yeah, we're excited for that. So yeah, if you listen this far, then thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.
Peace.